So we've looked at how to create a loft, simple loft that is different profiles lofting together to create this 3D shape. So it just changes the shape between the bottom and the top. We've looked at how you can add paths or guide rails to control the way that the loft transitions from the first to the second profile, so we can steer what happens. What I'm going to show you now is how we can control kind of like a twist, basically, how you can control the way that the vertice, the bottom, so that the point here maps onto the corresponding vertice at the top. So normally it would just find one that's directly above it, but we can actually control it so that this one maybe goes onto that one instead and creates a twist. So how do we do that? Let's have a go with a simple square shape. So if I was to draw a square here, let's make it 50 by 50. And if I am going to have to create a loft, then I'll need another plane. So an offset plane, so pick up the plane tool, that one there, and we'll come up maybe 100. Okay, and I'm going to draw another sketch on here. And this one is going to be, so I'm going to make it directly above it. So I just go to the top view, look, I'm going to make it directly above it. And I'm going to make it 50 by 50 again. Okay, so there is my my two profiles. Let's loft it. So if I just loft there, what's going to happen? I'm just going to get basically an extrusion, aren't I? But what I want to do is I want to make it so that it twists, so that this point here maps on up to there, lofts round in that corner. Very easy to do. If I go back to my loft here, we've looked at this one here, the guides one. But if I come down here to match vertices, it's asking you which pairs, how do you want to pair up the vertices. So these are the vertices, are these spots on the corners, and normally they just match between the one here that would match to the one directly above it. But if I choose that one there and I go across to here, what it's going to do there, look, is it's going to actually twist the shape, which is quite cool. So works with squares. Any shape. Obviously, if you had two circles, there's not much point doing it because you're not going to get the twist. But if you've got anything with a corner, going up to something else with a corner, or even I suppose up to a circular shape, as long as there's a corner somewhere, you can then create a twist as it goes. So all we did there, then we just created our loft, and then it was match vertices, and it's picking the two. If you wanted to go the other way, you could obviously go that direction, and it would spin it in the other way. So it's just telling it which way to go. Okay, so that's how we use the vertices to give it a twist to a loft. So the next one I'm going to show you is quite a more complicated model that combines both those ideas of vertices and also of rails.